Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Good evening. I hope you've had a great week. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week of January 1st through the through the 17th. Let's first call in the energies. Ata, Vegurura, Vegurura, La Olam. Amen. Energies up. Please join me now for a sound bath, if I can speak. All you have to do is close your eyes, pay attention to the sound of the singing bowl. We're going to start first with energy clearing to transmute your negative energy into positive energy. Clear anything that cannot be transmuted or is no longer serving a purpose to you. Here we go. Now we're going to call in positive energies. All right, let's get started. Spirit, what message do we have for Capricorn this week? What messages do we have? Oh, this one was coming up in the pre-shuffle too. Three of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix you so you can see the cards too. There we go. Let's move this. What messages do we have for Capricorn this week? The Chariot. Queen of Cups, 5 of Swords reversed, 6 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So we're starting out in this read with one of the most difficult cards you can receive out of the tarot deck, and the 3 of Swords energy, signifying a heartbreak, a conflict of some sort. But we've got the Chariot here, so you're moving out of that energy towards the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups could signify a older woman, an emotional older woman. Queens signify wisdom and consideration, but also cynicism and disillusionment. Cups signify water, sensitivity, emotions. So could be moving out of this heartbroken 3 of Swords energy towards someone who is more heartfelt, mature, wise. The 5 of Swords reversed. The 5s indicate changes. Of course, again, the swords represent conflict. What I always notice about this card is it's like an end of conflict. So I'm going to hold this upright the right way so that you can see it, and hopefully this is focusing. But if you notice, it's like he was battling with this guy, but if you look down at his foot, he's taken that guy's sword away from him. He put an end to that battle, said no more of this, and he's standing on that guy's sword as that guy walks away with his head down. So he put an end to some kind of a conflict here. And next we're moving into the 6 of Wands, and 6s represent balance, integration, union, and harmony. And this guy, he's on a horse, so that indicates movement, forward movement. Wands represent fire, so it could be you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And he's riding with his head held high in confidence. He has an owl on his shoulder. Owls represent wisdom, bringing to light what was in the dark, because they have great night vision, right? Intuition and prophecy. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles here. 10s symbolize beginnings, completions and beginnings. Pentacles represent practical matters, root chakra stuff like stability, abundance. And as you can see here, he's really worked hard to get to that place. He's achieved this for himself, for his family, but he's definitely tired. But all in all, this is a great reading. So let's get some clarifier cards out on this, shall we? So we're going to use the Psychic Tarot deck, Oracle deck. It's a Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. What is it? Are they tarot cards? Are they Oracle cards? I don't even know. Three of Swords. Whoa, okay. Thank you, Spirit. We've got Fulfillment of Wishes. So we've got a wish fulfillment here. Three of Swords. Spirit, can you clarify Three of Swords for Capricorn for me? Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? What do we need to know about this Three of Swords energy? Threes, by the way, represent, oh, goodness, all over the place. But we do have here number 8, Trapped in Fear. So threes signifies creativity, expression, synthesis, and fulfillment. However, swords can represent being analytical, air signs, analytical are analytical and logical. Swords can also represent, let's see, intellectual development before being realized, which is fitting because the threes represent culmination. But here we have someone is trapped in fear. Now we've got an 8 here on the top of this card, and 8s signify abundance, manifestation, diligence, and harvest. But for some reason, some of you have been afraid to make a move, trapped in fear, afraid to exit, get out of this energy that you're in. Can we get another clarifier card for trapped in fear? I mean, for the Three of Swords. One more card for, thank you. Patience and planning. Spirit is saying, with careful patience and planning, you will move out of this energy successfully. 7, there's a 7 at the top of this one, and 7s represent magic, spirituality, and research. What I notice on this card, now it's so first off, the colors. The indigo color of the Trapped in Fear card represents intuition. So you're trapped in fear and you need to use your intuition to move out of this energy. Patience and planning. That is a red border. Red represents the root chakra. Like the pentacles, represents abundance, security, groundedness, feeling grounded. And the Chariot. Why is the Chariot card here, Spirit? Why do we have the Chariot card here? What is the Chariot about? Why do we have the Chariot card here? Tell us about the Chariot for Capricorn. Why do we have the Chariot card here? Okay. Firm foundation. You are moving away from this conflicted energy of feeling trapped in fear. With patience, planning, and going within, you're going to be heading towards a firm, solid foundation. And there's a 4 on this card. 4s also signify structure, security, stability, the material world. Queen of Cups. Can we get a clarifier for the Queen of Cups, please? Okay, so we've got authority and stand your ground. Let's see. So we've got 2 4s here and 2 7s also. 44 and 77. So authority could mean taking charge. The Queen of Cups and we've got stand your ground. So we are moving out of some yucky energy where we're feeling afraid to make a move. We are scared to make a decision. We are trapped in fear, and we have a need to go within, seek guidance, have patience and proper planning in order to move towards a firm foundation, towards the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who stands her ground, stands in her power. Five of Swords reversed. Why do we have the Five of Swords reversed? Oops, too many, Spirit. Spirit, why do we have the Five of Swords reversed for Capricorn? Can I get a clarifier card for the Five of Swords reversed, please? Five of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed. You know what? Let's back up because I feel like there's more information to this Queen of Cups here. So let's take a look at this. Moving out of our negative place, going within so that we don't feel trapped in fear. We're moving forward, making a well-informed decision to move towards a more firm foundation, to move towards the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups could represent you just stating that you're moving out of that energy and you want to get towards this Queen of Cups energy. So because you have exercised making an informed decision, patience and planning, because you have gone within, because you have made your next moves based on a wise decision-making process, you're moving towards a firm foundation. You're moving towards the Queen of Cups energy where you are standing firmly, coming from, I see a lot of green in this card, and of course the cups represent emotions, so you're coming from a place in your heart. She's got her feet dipped into the water, which is the life source. She's got the full moon guiding her, and her cup is full. Authority. Let's take a look what this authority card represents in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So number 4, authority, 33. I'm sorry if this music is a little loud. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. This represents you. You got out of this energy into a more logical energy because you went within, because you exercised patience and planning. And so you're coming from a place of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also, so even though she's the Queen of Cups, you can still exercise these masculine traits and come from your heart space. So I really like this read for you, Capricorn. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills. So, yes, you were initially trapped in fear. However, by seeking guidance, breathing through your problems so that your intuition can have a chance to kick in, and accessing your inner wisdom, you're now feeling grounded and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears, to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business, or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. So, do you have someone in your life that displays these same kind of heartfelt logic and intuition and power that you could maybe turn to for advice, or maybe even just ask yourself? You know that saying goes, WWJD, what would Jesus do, right? Well, if you're not thinking of Jesus, if you have someone in your life who represents these same qualities to you, maybe just try to imagine what would they do in this situation. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act, right? Because you've been trapped for long enough. So now it's time. This was your time for contemplation, but this is your past energy. For this upcoming week, in order for forward motion, it's time for action. The time for contemplation is over, and now it's time for action. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. So this could be referring to business, this could be referring to your personal life, or this could also be referring to your love life. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness and belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested, it says. And then we have the Stand Your Ground card. Let's see. And this is the purple border is indicating spirituality. So spirit, surrounded by a violet border, representing the spark of life, inspiration, spiritual force and principles, aspiration, willpower, and passion. Number 7, we already went over. 7s represent magic, spirituality, and research. This card comes at a time when you're being tested. As we saw in the other card, you are being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. But know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control you have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief system, which are your best allies and will help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions in the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything. as this could be a long and arduous, yet ultimately hard-won victory. Which brings us to this Five of Swords energy. So fives signify crisis and transformation, health, and challenges. So here's your challenge. Here's the challenge that you have been preparing for. And likely, it's going to be a challenge to put an end to a battle of some sort. So swords signifies Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I'm sorry. It could be indicating a Libra, Aries, or Gemini. I'm sorry, not Aries. Goodness. A Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Wrong A1. My apologies. It's reversed, however, so let's take a clarifier card. Five of Swords reversed, Spirit. Can I get a clarifier for Five of Swords reversed for Capricorn? Why does my darling Capricorn have Five of Swords reversed here? What is this Five of Swords reversed? Oh, something flipped. Let's see. Oh, obstacles and challenges. Five, isn't that interesting? And then we have 9, suffering in silence. 9s do signify completion, idealism, and leadership. The blue border represents your intuition. So let's have a look here. Mental, surrounded by an indigo border, represents communication, thoughts, ideas, intellect, and the workings of the mind, as well as obstacles, difficulties, decisions, and power. And 29. This says the number 9 denotes completion, so that's good. The completion of your obstacles and challenges here, of your test. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs? Or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. You've got to let go of those fears that you were trapped in. So along this course, you've got to find a way to think positive and expect a good outcome here. Believe in yourself. Believe in the universe. This test here could make or break the situation, could determine if you get one more cycle of this, or if we continue moving forward out of this energy. This card follows Trapped in Fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears are not confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step towards healing and let go of mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for the help of others that's available to you. So, my lovely Capricorn, what you need to do is you really need to seek the guidance of your higher self, of spirit, and you have a support team available to you. And if you don't know how to access this team, please reach out to me and I can help you in this area. But you do have a team, and I promise you, my beautiful Capricorns, that the universe is on your side, that the universe wants to see you succeed, that you are fully supported, that you are loved, that you are secure, and with the proper patience and planning, you will be successful. You will continue on your chariot to head in this successful forward motion here. As I said before, you can see him. He's got his head held high. He's got his wisdom right there on his shoulder, guiding him. And that horse represents forward motion. And you see everybody back there just watching him ride off, and they're saying whatever they're gonna say, they're doing whatever they're gonna do, but he's got his back to that shit. He's not gonna pay attention to what the onlookers are doing back there because he's headed to a more positive, happy place. So sixes represent balance, integration, union, and harmony. So this represents you successfully making contact with your guides and finding that balance, integrating your inner self, giving your inner self the floor to speak and tell you what he or she wants, allowing your inner self to finally have a chance in your life to have a say in the direction that you're going, because your inner self and your soul, they know 10 steps down the road what's in store for you. That is your wisdom that you need to tap into. And your inner self and your soul, they will always have your best interest at heart. And followed by that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. You couldn't ask for a better outcome. The Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards you could receive. That's as good of an outcome as you could hope for. And you could see, I hope this is focusing all right, you could see that he's tired. It's been a long road to get there, but he did it. And because he involved his inner self and his soul and spirit, not only is he coming now, or have moved into his place of secureness, of stableness, of rootedness, of abundance, but his family is there, resting at peace from the whole situation too. And don't forget what we had here also. Number 9, fulfillment of wishes. 9 represents completions and also new beginnings. And we'll put that right here with your Ten of Pentacles. I do believe that's where that belongs for you. What a great read. I'm excited for the things in store for you, my dear Capricorns. As I said, if you need any help making contact with your inner self, with spirit, with finding direction from the universe on the best way to proceed, please feel free to message me. I specialize in this department, actually. I'm very good at helping you discover how to communicate with your inner self, how your inner self communicates with you, helping you learn how to take the steps to connect with yourself and the universe in order to achieve success. So that's your read for this week, my beloved Capricorns. I'm so excited for what's in store for you. What a beautiful read. Namaste.